Hello friends, this is DMC and this is my quick review of Lavazza's Oro coffee beans, and I picked this one up in Tesco really cheap. It was for the club card price of £2.50. It normally goes for around £3.50, £4 sort of price, so £2.50 was a really good price, so I thought to pick it up. The other option he had was a Starbucks for £2, but I had a quick look through my reviews and I've never actually reviewed the Oro coffee beans before. I have reviewed the ground coffee many moons ago when I first started doing reviews, and I used to whisper because the family was in bed when I was filming, and I basically used to say, yeah, it's a good or it's a bad coffee back then. So let's see if I can find anything different this time from the beans. So let's take a quick look at the pack. Not much on the pack. It looks like there's plenty of information on this pack, but it's in different languages. So there we go. Premium Quality Oro, Perfect Symphony, 100% Arabica, aromatic intensity is 5 out of 10. Coffee beans, 250 grams, and on the back, I hate it when it's these silvery packs because it really interferes with the focus on the camera. So let's see what it says. Since 1895, the Lavazza family has been devoted to the pursuit of coffee perfection. True Italian coffee taste, our passion, your pleasure. And as I say, it's mostly in different languages. There's the profile of this coffee. The roasting is medium, intensity is 5, and it also tells you the altitude of this coffee, which is interesting because I thought it maybe is a blended coffee. So unless the different coffees are all grown at the same altitude, I'm not entirely sure. Serving suggestions on the other side, and try and find the English. It just says roasted coffee beans. And have we got a best before date on this pack? I'm sure we have. There we go, 30th of the 7th 2022, so well over a year on the best before date. Probably about a year and 5 or 6 months. So they put long best before dates on these coffees. So that's it for the pack. Let's take a quick look at the beans. I did go a bit overboard with these and I didn't have many left at the end, but pretty small in size, sort of medium roast, and apart from a few broken beans, it's a pretty even roast, I would say. The couple of broken ones maybe do look a little bit darker, but the aroma of the beans is chocolatey, earthy and rich. It's sweet and caramelly too, so decent enough for a Lavazza coffee. This and the espresso beans are probably the best from Lavazza that are available in the supermarkets anyway. It's not as chocolatey as I remember all those years ago when I reviewed the ground coffee. I'm not actually sure what method they used for brewing that coffee. It may have been in a drip coffee maker, which I seem to get better results with certain coffees, like the Machu Picchu for instance. Quick look at the ground coffee. Quite a reddish look to this one, and when ground it's got a slight floral hint and has a decent bite to it. It is quite different after grinding. If I'm honest, I preferred the aroma of the beans before grinding. I seem to get more from the beans than the ground coffee, which is quite unusual. So, taste wise, it's chocolatey and really full bodied. I'm not getting anything massively complex, just a good quality smooth coffee. There is a very slight herbal type hint, and maybe that's what the aromatic on the pack was describing, and it is slightly cardboardy, I would say, to me, but I'll be kind and stick with herbal to describe it. And that herbal kind of hint turns into a spicy kind of aftertaste as well. It's slightly acidic and not much in the way of bitterness. It's not as spectacular as I remember it being when I first tried it years ago, but probably the best Lavazza coffee available in the supermarkets out there. And I'll give this one a score of 3.5 out of 5. I'm not the biggest Lavazza fan, but if you must, this is the one to go for, I would say. And especially for, as I say, the price that I paid in Tesco of £2.50 with the club cards. So I'd really like to hear from anyone who's tried this coffee or any of the other Lavazza coffees. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more coffee reviews in the future, subscribe to my channel. That was my quick review. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.